Welcome to this yoga practice. We are going to be focusing on joy today as we move. If you want, you can have your blocks off to the side and just go ahead and come into a cross-legged position, just an easy seat. Hands can be on your knees, and go ahead and close your eyes. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale, nice and slow. Inhale, try to not let your chest rise up, but let your belly rise and expand out. And exhale, blow out all that air. And go ahead and take one more deep breath. And if it feels like it's calling to you, repeat this in your mind today. I allow joy in my life. I choose joy. I allow joy into my life. I choose joy. And go ahead and open your eyes. And inhale your arms up and center. And exhale, stretch to one side, looking down at the ground. Inhale, come through the center and stretch to the other side. Exhale, looking down at the hand. And just follow this with your breath. Inhaling as you move. And exhaling, stretch to the side. Good. And just think about how you can allow more joy into your life, and how in different situations that you have the choice to actually choose joy and maybe let something go. And go ahead, come to the last side, nice deep exhale, and just come up to center. Come into tabletop position, so you're on your hands and your knees, making sure your wrists are right under your shoulders. And from here, tuck your toes and push up to a downward dog. If that doesn't feel comfortable, just stay in tabletop. Inhale, come back to tabletop. Exhale, downward dog. Nice slow exhale. Inhale, tabletop. Purse your lips and blow your exhale out through your mouth as you come to downward dog. Good. Step those feet between your hands. Inhale, flat back, hands on your shins. And exhale, fold forward. Bend those knees a little bit. Contract your abdominals. Inhale your arms all the way up. And exhale your hands down to your side. Good. Here we go. Inhale our arms up and center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, fold. Inhale, step back to plank and push to downward dog. And just take a few breaths here. Remember, instead of downward dog, you always have the option to just come into tabletop position. I want you to focus on letting that head and neck hang heavy here. Just letting gravity pull it down, allowing it to stretch out, and give space between all those different bones in your neck. Go ahead and look at your left foot and bring that foot between your hands. Readjust your feet and inhale your arms up to Crescent Lunge. So our arms are by our ears, but we're not shrugging our shoulders up. We're relaxing those shoulders down our back. We're going to check in with our low back here. So if we're noticing arching in our low back, it's probably because our back leg is a little tight. So go ahead and bend that back knee and really make sure you're standing up tall. Good, nice deep breath here. And go ahead, open your arms up to a T at the side. Palms can face the ceiling. And really squeeze those shoulder blades together and open the chest. Option here to look up a little bit. Nice deep breath. Good, and go ahead, bring your hands into prayer at your chest. And this is always an option if it bothers you to have your arms up or out. And from here, we're going to hinge forward at our hips as we lay over that front leg. Good, check and make sure that front knee is right over that ankle. We're really building strength in that left leg. And from here, we're going to come into Warrior 3. So you can push right into it, or you can step that back foot halfway in and lean into your Warrior 3. Option here to have your blocks to put your hands down on to help you balance. Good. So hands are in prayer. Option to put them up by our ears and really work that back. So finding what works for you today on this side right in this moment and being okay with that. And from here, slowly float back to runner's lunge. So our hands are going to come to the ground and our back foot is stepped back. Our back knee is off the ground. Option here to have those blocks. And we'll just take a few breaths here, really using that exhale to sink into those hips and let it stretch out. Relaxing our shoulders. Good, nice deep breath here. Good, and go ahead and move those blocks off to the side if you have them. Hands down to the mat and step back to that downward dog. Nice deep breath. This time I want you to focus on pushing your weight back towards your heels, whether they touch or not. So instead of having all this weight in our fingertips, we're just going to shift that weight back to our heels and the palm of our hands. Good. And go ahead and step your right foot between your hand. We're going to repeat it on the other side. Adjust those feet. Inhale our arms up by your ears. So we're going to start at the top. So relaxing those shoulders. Tuning into our low back. Bending that back knee if we notice it's arching. Checking in with our knee, making sure it's right over our ankle. Coming back to our breath. Coming back to allowing joy in our life right now. Allowing joy while we're working our muscles and doing something good for us. Choosing joy right in this moment. And go ahead, open those arms up to a T. Palms can face the ceiling. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. So bringing those arms back just a little bit. An option to look up. Nice deep breath. We're feeling that strength building. We're feeling that stretch. Bringing our hands into our chest at prayer. Hinging forward at the hip. Good. So we're keeping our core engaged right here. So we're not rounding through the back. We have this nice long line from our head all the way to our back heel. One more full breath. Good. And coming into warrior 3. So you can do that little step in, or you can watch me and just really push off as you go forward into your warrior 3. Good. Making sure our back toes and knees are facing the ground. Using those blocks if we want to. Option to bring those arms up by those ears. Nice deep breath here. Good. Maybe bringing a smile to your face, even if this is really hard. And slowly float back to that runner's lunge. Hands come down, back knees off the ground. Option to use those blocks. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Just relax those muscles, sink into those hips. And just take a couple more deep breaths here. Really shifting your weight a little bit towards that back heel, really giving that back calf a stretch. Good, and you can move those blocks off to the side, hands come down, step back into your downward dog. Good job. We're going to repeat that one more time on each side, doing about one breath for each pose. So go ahead, look at that left foot, bring it between your hands. Inhale up to crescent. Exhale, really sink into that front leg to your max. Inhale, open that chest, palms face the ceiling. And exhale. Hands come into prayer, hinge forward, inhale. And exhale. Push forward as you come to warrior 3. Inhale. And exhale. Float back to runner's lunge. Hands come to the ground. Option to use your blocks. Inhale. And exhale. Hands down to the mat. Step back to downward dog. One full breath. Inhale, belly expands. Exhale, blow out that air. Right foot between your hands. Inhale up to crescent. Exhale, sink into that front leg to your max. Inhale, open those arms, open that chest. Slow exhale. Hands into prayer, hinge forward. Inhale. And exhale. Come forward to that warrior three. Inhale. And exhale. Float back to that runner's lunge. You can grab those blocks. Inhale. And exhale. Blocks off to the side. Step back to downward dog. One full breath. Step those feet between your hands. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, fold. Bend those knees a little bit. Inhale those arms all the way up in center. Exhale, bring them down to your side. Good job. I hope you enjoyed this workout. Please subscribe to this channel and feel free to like or comment below and tell me what you liked about this workout, and if you have any requests, you might just get a special video made for you. Feel free to be part of my Facebook group and be part of a community of like-minded people. And don't forget to check out my links for my freebies and if you're interested in working with me. Have a great day.